As with most business owners, their business is a huge part of their lifestyle, income, and retirement plan. The only way to truly retire as a self-employed business owner is to simply sell the business. It is important as a business owner to know the value of your business, especially as you begin approaching retirement. Here we use the times revenue method, which takes the net annual revenue and divides it in half, giving you the lower valuation of your business, as well as doubles it, giving you the higher valuation of your business. These figures give you a solid range of what you can expect to sell the business for. In this case, RBI is predicted to sell between $85,750 and $343,000. Assuming that RBI sells for $85,750 is a really important part of our retirement plan. We always want to use the lower evaluation when considering businesses to ensure that we are able to meet that amount. For Mike, your Social Security will begin paying out when you are 67, but your MLB pension will begin paying out when you are 62. If we wanted to meet the goal of retiring at 60, we would have to bridge the gap between receiving the pension payments and the Social Security payments with $97,550 from your retirement assets from the ages of 60 to 67. If we did retire at 60, we would need to accumulate more assets as compared to waiting until 67. You would roughly need between $2,142,340 and $2,316,910. Again, that's if you retired at 60. If you were to wait and retire at 67, you would simply need to acquire between $887,312 and $969,813. This difference is a substantial difference when thinking about accumulating assets, but for a 7-year gap. And I know retiring at 60 is a personal gap for you both, but we have to decide what is more important to you and your family, considering the additional assets that would need to be saved in order to retire at 60. As far as recommendations go, remembering that the only true way to retire as a self-employed business owner is to sell the business, the first step is to sell the business in order to ensure that you are retired. The first recommendation is to obtain appraisals for the business in advance. I would say beginning before you turn 60, if that's your plan to retire at 60, or between 60 and 63 if you plan to retire at 67. Obtaining appraisals in advance will ensure that you have the ability to sell at the price you'd like. Whether you decide to sell or not in the time that you obtain the appraisal, it will at least continue to keep you updated as to what your business is worth. Remember that for this analysis, we're just assuming that RBI sells for $85,750. That's for both the analysis and the recommendation here. The second recommendation is to wait until 67 to retire. Although you both wanted to retire at 60, it is more beneficial to wait until 67 because it does provide both of you with the opportunity to accumulate more assets for the additional 7 years that you'll be working. Those additional 7 years would be working income for both of you, and that would simply accumulate more wealth. It also allows the business to continue to grow in revenue, therefore hopefully increasing the appraisal value year over year and increasing your selling price as well. And lastly, although Michael's college is not a part of the retirement plan, retiring at 67 instead of 60 will ensure that paying for Michael's college does not directly impact your retirement plan. You have the information in front of you, and now it's time to make a decision on your terms whether you would like to move forward with planning to retire at 60 or 67.